This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, Kirbyville here, but you can call me KB, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. I'm like, had some allergies today, so I'm feeling like some of the stuff in my nose, like going like, oh, every time I enunciate very properly, it's just like, there's stuff from my nose that's just like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go in your throat now. I'm like, I don't like that. Anywho's, on the last log, we did a lot of things up in the sky. We found a King Gleeok. I mean, that was a very big deal, I think. We also did an entire bunch of islands in the sky, leading to this big island that had us do this cool mirror puzzle. We found a flux construct, and then we eventually gave a picture of the King Gleeok off to Kilton. Today, I'm not sure what we're doing today. I think handing off the picture to Kilton in the last log was probably the end of that recording session, so now we're just kind of free roaming once again. I'm calling this is probably the last log, or maybe the second to last log, in the Challenge the Sky arc. And I hope we go in the sky this log, otherwise that's false advertising. Then again, you think about an arc, like... Oh, that guy's in trouble. Beat up the Goblin. Well, actually, seems like he's getting that guy... He was pushing the Goblin back pretty well. Oh. Oh, thank you, Cheesy Meatball. Savory. Ahaha, I get it. I don't think Past Me got it when I was first playing. I was just like, Savory, that's a weird name. Anyways, I think I was pronouncing it Savory, because that's Savory. Probably what I would have done. Look, if I ever encounter something in a game that's made by Japanese developers and it's a name, I'm going to pronounce it in Japanese first. Even if it doesn't make any sense. Savory's obviously a pun. But no, I was probably like Savre. Alright, bye Savre. Even though there's no V sound in Japanese, so never mind. I was trying to think, well, oh, hello. Well, on the plus side, the Lizalfos has not seen us yet, and does not seem to care. Now it cares. Nope, none of that. None of that. I wish you guys couldn't survive in water. It's really mean that you can. Which is probably a weird thing to say. How dare your evolutionary traits allow you to be in water for some reason, compared to your other brethren? I mean, what is... Traveler's bow. Oh, okay. We don't have, like, one of the basic bows. Yeah, well, I don't want it. I'm just picking it up so I have it. Yeah, Ganon, like, hey man, all the enemies are gonna look like me because, you know, pig monster, they can't swim. The lizards, though, they swim. Most weirdest choice there. Does that mean... Now I'm curious. If you ever took the pig monster form of Ganon from any of the other games and pushed him into water, would he just die? Is the Master Sword just, like, made of the most purest of water, and that's why it hurts him? I mean, he never touched the water in Wind Waker, as far as we know, as Ganondorf. Although he did make that entire creepy bedchamber for Tetra that had water on the floor of it, so maybe he stepped in that water. Maybe he's like Davy Jones, and he can just step in buckets, and he's fine. I guess inverse Davy Jones, because Davy Jones can't stand on land. Ganondorf can't stand in water. Then again, none of the Hylians could, well, descendants of the Hylians could swim in the Great Ocean in Wind Waker either. So maybe because that particular seawater was cursed, that seawater was okay for him to step in. Very weird choice by the gods, but alright. Thanks, Triforce. Ooh. Let's just... It came from over there! Oh, no, they found me. I'm kind of... Oh, that one was still looking over there. Alright. Moron. Okay, that moblin is just standing up there like, oh man, look at this guy. Oh. I think he forgot I was there for a moment. Oh, he's gonna throw a bomb at... Okay, let's not have that happen. That's not good. So back to an earlier topic. I was talking about arcs. And, like... I'm trying to think of an example of how you have an arc where it's called a thing, but it doesn't relate to it exactly. Like... well, I guess in broad strokes... you know what? Perfect example. Okay, I was trying to think of a One Piece example, and I thought of one finally. So, because it's going to come back to One Piece eventually. So, the second major saga of the story is collectively called either, because I've heard it both ways, either the Alabasta Saga or the Baroque Works Saga. If you call it the Alabasta Saga, then all the arcs in it technically don't qualify for this because they don't take place in Alabasta. The end of the saga takes place at Alabasta. If you call it the Baroque Works Saga, you have more wiggle room there. However, the standout to that is the Drum King Island arc, because that has nothing to do with Baroque Works and has nothing to do with Alabasta. I mean, Vivi's there, I guess. But other than that, it has nothing to do with the main arc, but it's still part of that saga, so it's okay if I have a log that doesn't work with the current arc that I'm doing. It works with part of the saga, at least. It's the Great Hyrule Travel Saga right now. I have a point. I made it. And then, as I'm saying it out loud now, it's like, wait a minute. An arc in a saga, all I needed to look for was a single episode in an arc that had nothing to do with the rest of the typically it does. So, I'm the fool. This is a cave? Alright. Well, we have made it to the ancient tree stump cave. We haven't been here before, surprisingly. I don't want to deal with you guys. You guys are jerks. Ooh, Bullfrog. Come here, Bullfrog. I'm going to harvest your gem. Don't send Link to the Steven Universe world. He's just gonna be like, oh my gosh, gems? Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm collecting all of them. It's okay, though. I'm sure Steven would show up and he'd be like, hey man, please stop. And Link would be like, oh, okay. And then they make food, and they'd be happy. A lot of times when you have to think about X versus X, that's not how it is. It's X versus 0, thank you very much, but... Okay, that was a very dumb joke. When you think of, like, X character versus other character, like, you don't think about, like, would they really want to fight each other? I mean, really? I don't think so. Not usually. Will Goku want to fight Superman? I don't think they have any reason to. So I don't think they would. I think they would have a nice spar. Superman would take it easy on Goku because Superman is literally meant to be a invincible god of a character. Or maybe Superman had to unleash a little bit. Like, get some time to like, oh my gosh, a challenge. Like, at least for him, like, instead of having to hold back, he doesn't have to hold back as much. But we're probably like, okay, now we had a fun spar, let's go eat. And then Superman, or rather, Clark Kent has to pay for the bill. And there goes his annual salary for the Daily Planet, because he had to pay for Goku's meal. Well, that's like the most common one. What's a more fun one of like character interactions? Fierce deity boots! Alright. Do we have other clothing of this variety? I do not know. Ooh, Korok? No. Dang it. Oh, wait a minute, Korok. Okay, here's a fun one I thought of right now. It's not going to make a lot of sense if you haven't played the game Penny's Big Breakaway, but what about King DDD and Emperor Eddie hanging out, being awesome and all that, and then King DDD realizing, wait a minute, you're this weird humanoid thing that controls penguins. And Emperor Eddie's like, you're a penguin that controls the Waddle Dees. What's up with that? I should probably have the Waddle Dees instead, and you should have the penguins. And now the next Kirby game, all the Waddle Dees are going to chase you, just like they do in Penny's Big Breakaway. They're just going to chase you and latch on to Kirby, and then Kirby's going to be like, oh, okay. I'm going to eat you. And as has been apparently stated now, if when Kirby eats something that's not food, that's like a living being, it just gets transported back to its house. He takes the ability, they go back home. So really, you need Kirby in all your multiverses stories. How do they get back home? How do they get back home to their home dimension? Easy. Kirby eats them. The ends. Kirby gains their power for a little bit. All good times had. Now, Kirby versus Superman. Kirby wins. I don't make the rules. Kirby versus Goku. Kirby still wins. But also, now they're having an eating contest, and that's just terrible. Goodbye to the entire galaxy, because Kirby is going to eat it. But don't worry, the galaxy will go back to where it started once he's done with it. Oh, I love Kirby. I also really liked Penny's Big Breakaway. That is my game of the year for 2024 so far. I don't know if I'm going to make a 2023 top games video. Partially because the 2022 one had a lot of work going to it, and I feel like not enough people watched it. Not that that's that big of a deal, but I kind of feel like, if I'm not going to get enough views for that, then I don't think I should bother. But as it is, if you've been watching these essentially kind of podcast logs, I've basically given away all the games that I thought were the greatest of 2023. We're playing my number one right now. Can I send a log down there? I want to send a log down there. Discovery. Oh, okay. Mount Daphnis Well. It would have been so funny if I just chucked a piece of wood down there. Like, I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm kind of ashamed of that now. That would have been great. Just be like, alright, here's this well. I'm gonna just chuck this lumber in there. Everything's fine. Alright, do we see a light route around here? No, we see a bunch of dark foliage. And if I recall, when I looked at my previewed parts of this log, I think this is where we're going to be at for the rest of the log. In the depths. Daphnis Canyon Mine. which there would have been a treasure chest here, I'm pretty sure, so I think we've been here before? Yeah, it would have given us the new update. It's in the center if it's a new place, it's in the bottom left-hand corner if it's a place you've been to before. But now the question is can I find more light roots? Because that would actually be helpful. Have some more light down here in the dark, scary place. But that's okay. I have so many hearts now, I have so many bright bloom seeds, and I got a mirror. I don't know what the mirror's going to help with yet, but we have it. It's going to be the greatest adventure of all time. Is this a tree or is this rock? Oh, well, there's an X right there. Well, let's head for the X. There we go. Those look like pebblets. They are. The pebblets are probably the freakiest thing to find covered in gloom, but they're also the silliest things to find covered in gloom. Bye-bye. Especially because of that. And they are carrying Zonite on them, and we definitely need that. So, thank you, Yanobo. Thank you, APY. Appy. Let's get the not fairies. Oh. Oh, bomb. So, how do people feel about this? Because I've heard some people kind of go back and forth on it, but I feel that because you get stuff like Yunobo, and because you have fuse with rocks and whatnot, you don't need to use bombs as often as you feel like it. So, there's always usually an alternative, so I don't feel like you ever run out of bombs. Like, it sucks that they're now a replenishable resource, but I don't think it's as a big of a detriment as I initially thought. But I'm curious how other people feel about it, because I feel like you can easily stock back up on bombs, no problem. And there's always an alternate solution than having to use a bomb. Bombs are like last resort. I need to use a bomb. But if you're always like kind of being savvy of like, hey man, I need to at least have one thing that can do blunt stuff to a broken wall, or you have Yunobo, there's kind of no need to use the bombs. Except in the air. In the air makes sense. You would probably want to use the bombs in the air. Is that a platform, or... Okay, it is. So, can I think I can go up this. I don't know why, but I think I can. I mean, that's not saying I can, but it looks like I can climb it. Okay. Well, now we're too close. So there are these walls in the depths that I am usually pretty dumb about, and I think we found one of them, considering the fact that I was Spider-Manning on the ceiling for a moment. And there's a good reason for why the walls are like this, but past me needs to check the map to explain why. Alright. We'll go this way. Ooh, is that a path down there? That looks like a path. Ooh. Or dead ends. One of the two. I don't know why I held on it for so long. Yeah, model buds. I never used them. They confuse enemies. Okay, but what if I just, you know, whack them? It's like me playing Hades. Look at all these options you have. Yes, but I want the reflect dash because it's a dash that reflects things. I know Hades 2 recently released in early access. I'm not going to pick it up yet, partially because I want to actually try to complete more of Hades 1. I've been Hades 1, but it's just like there's a lot to do in that game still. And also because apparently the story's not complete, and the story was the fun part of the first Hades. I mean, it's also just a fantastic roguelike. Like, it's the pinnacle of the genre, which is why anything after it has been a complete letdown or just poorly implemented. Well, okay. The roguelike mode in Xenoblade 3's DLC actually wasn't too terrible. I haven't actually messed with that as much because I've been trying. I want to go in 100% Xenoblade 3 because I did that for 1. I did that for 2 asterisk, except doing New Game Plus. I want to do it for 3. And I think I was waiting to do more of the roguelike stuff until I had the file completed so I could do all the crazy roguelike shenanigans. Anyways, that's pretty good. But other roguelikes I've played, which admittedly isn't a lot, but some of them I have played after Hades, I was just like, man, this isn't good. I want Hades. So I'm sure Hades 2 will scratch that itch perfectly, but I'll wait until the game is quote-unquote finished. Early access is always an interesting thing to me, because it's basically, we have a game, it's in a state where it can be played, but it doesn't mean it's finished. And I don't know about that. Like, on the one hand, if the game's playable, sure. I mean, it's ready. But if it's not quote-unquote finished, like, there's might be some flourishes that the devs wanted to put in that aren't in there yet, that might add to the experience, and I'd rather play a complete game than a game that's quote-unquote ready to play. Like, I'm sure Tears of the Kingdom, knock on wood, was probably ready to play in 2016. Wait, 2016? Oh my god, no. Tears of the Kingdom was so ready, it was ready to be played before Breath of the Wild. That's how ready they were with it. No. 2022. I'm sure it was ready to be played in 2022, but I'm sure that there were also like some final touches on the game, some flourishes they wanted to add in, along with getting everything ready for a perfect launch of the game, that they wanted to do that first before they just said, hey, have at it. In a way, to bridge the gap to an earlier subject, it's kind of like how I feel about Penny's Big Breakaway. Favorite game of the year so far. However, the game was definitely not released in a completed state. They had to do a lot of patches pretty quickly out of the gates. And it's not that the game was unplayable. It was still playable, and it's still fine. And I did not encounter as many of said glitches, but it was still kind of like, this feels like someone said we need to bring this out now, rather than the devs saying, hey, we're perfectly fine and ready. And I feel that, like, that's just a lot of gaming these days, which is not a good thing. But at the very least, when you put something in early access, like, you at least give the impression of, hey, this isn't done yet, as opposed to, here's our game! By the way, we're not done, but we're not telling you. So at least for most Nintendo products, which, like it or hate it, they tend to be complete when they're released. No, and I see what you're typing right now. What about Kirby Star Allies? That game was complete when it released. But all the bonus content wasn't there. Yeah. The game was not meant to be the grand epic that many people are thinking about. It was meant to be a back to basics anniversary of how this. Oh my gosh. Is this a Coliseum of Lynels? Probably. Well, this will be fun. Ooh, nice. Anyways, Kirby Star Allies is a very good game. It's still the best Kirby game. Best 2D Kirby game. Outside of the original. Well, the original has some kinks in its armor, but Star Allies best 2D Kirby game. And then best Kirby game. Yes, that's the same thing. Also, best Kirby game is Forgotten Land, but that also has the caveat of being best 3D Kirby game. Not many Kirby games can claim that. Why did I do the ice shield? Why not go with the more... whatever. Like, I probably shouldn't be talking about this while fighting Lynels, but, like, I could give, like... I'm sure, because a lot of people are like, but Robobot! And, like, man, replaying Robobot when I was doing the Star Allies Let's Play, there are choices that that game makes that I don't agree with. Okay, that's, again, that's not how... Am I being punked? Have we already done this log? No, that's 68. We've definitely... Okay. Past me has still not figured out that is not how the armor for the Gloom stuff works. So, good job. Past me. Robot's not a bad game, mind you, but in terms of, like, what a Kirby game should be, Robobot is a great platformer starring Kirby. It is not a great Kirby game. There's a difference. I still like it, but it definitely has things that I don't agree with. Do we need a picture of that Lynel shield? We can probably get a picture of it later, but... Hello! We don't have a picture of Blue Man Lynel, who looks like he wants to murder me very badly. Ow. Well, actually, now that didn't hurt at all. Never mind. I mean, ow to my shield, I guess. Okay, that was an actual ow. Yeah, so good thing. Good job, past me. You're learning. You're learning. Unlike me, who keep talking about things like, yeah, Kirby Star Allies, blah, 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 blah. I just really like that game, okay? What? Oh, that was funky. Oh, I thought I was going to touch the treasure chest and get gloom damage, but apparently not. Actually, I wonder if you can. I should test that. I think I actually did most of the stuff in the depths, though, so I don't think I can test that anymore unless I start a new game. So I'm probably not going to test that. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's fire. Son, okay, and that means... Oh, thank you, Sidon. Am I really just gonna cook in the middle of this? Oh my gosh. Don't mind me. Just cooking. You can't cook while enemies are near. Do you know what chefs have to do on a daily basis? They have to put up with a lot of crap, man. You should totally be able to cook while enemies are near. I'll be real, a video idea I've had for a long time is ranking all of the Kirby games, at least the mainline ones, because I do not know how to rank some of the spin-offs, because I definitely love some of the spin-offs and not some of the other ones, but it's hard to quantify those, or at least distinguish those, because it's hard to say, yeah, Kirby Pinball Land is an okay game, but it's definitely not high on the list because it's pinball, and it's like, well, is that because it's pinball or because it's not a good game? It's like, I'm not a big fan of pinball. But I mean, it is my list. Still, I'd rather do the mainline Kirby games. But we have a lot to get through to get to that idea. Would anyone be interested in that? Because I'm sure, like, by the time I'm done... Well, I think that's it. The problem is by the time I'm done with it, a new Kirby game will be out, and I'm like, well, dang it. Because I want to get footage from all the games and whatnot, and they'll take time, and la-di-da. Ooh, nice. Nice jump. I phased through his body. Alright. Yeah, if you'd be interested in seeing that, like, let me know. I might make that video one day. Not anytime soon, but maybe one day. Okay, I don't think that... There's technically no enemies right now. Technically. Cook. No. Enemies are still... No, because there's another one coming out. Dang it. Also, did it eat my ingredients? Yeah, take that. Take this cooking pot. So another thing I'd really love to do is review every single Kirby plushie I have. Which would also take a long time. Also require live video camera, and I don't think I feel comfortable showing my face. I thought that was the ingredients we dropped. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable showing my face on camera more than I have to, which isn't a lot to begin with, so. But that would be fun, just to... Because a lot of the plushies, like, they have different manufacturers, like, some of them are part of the sets, like, that would be kind of cool. I know, oh my gosh, it's the White Man Lynel, oh no! But... Past me's got this. He's got this. He's in the zone. I don't know how that didn't count, but whatever. Get out, get out, get out. Oh no! You stunned him! Okay. Because typically, if a White Mane Lynel does the big roar that clears that like parts the it's not parting the sky, but like parting the water droplets that are within the air on the grounds. It usually means it's taking all the moisture out and it's about to do a big giant fire attack. Like that. So yeah, stay away. Yeah, like that. There, see? But you past me, like, remembered that. Have we fought a White Mane Lynel in this game yet? Like, with how I'm doing right now, you'd assume I have, but my goodness. I mean, I guess once you know how to fight one Lynel, you know how to fight them all, but still. Well, let's not waste that. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Well, there we go. Nicely done, past me. Apparently, according to what I've heard, they made the timing for Flurry Rush more strict. But I have no idea if that's true, considering what I continue to do, apparently. Yeah, just... I can't carry any more of those. Well, what if this... What if it breaks? Now I can! Yeah, timing is apparently stricter for that now, which... Well, I guess, was it Flurry Rush, or is it... Shield Bashing? Shield Bashing I could see. I don't know about Flurry Rush. Flurry Rush seems still pretty easy to activate, at least from my experience. Then again, I haven't actually played this game in a few months, so if I boot it up right now, maybe I'm not going to be as awesome as past me is showing that I can be. Alright, let's, Can I take your stuff? I want your stuff. And now, a Black Mane Lynel, because why not? White Mane Lynel Saberhorn. Yeah, interesting that Lynels actually have 4 classifications. Actually, no, that does make sense. Yeah. I don't want a picture of Sidon. I want that... Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was a picture of this... Oh my gosh. I was like, wait a minute. You don't have pictures of your friends in the compendium? No, it's taking Sidon's spear in his astral projected form, like, hey, that counts as a picture, which is really funny. I also like that you can just, like, when you're in the middle of that, like, oh, I forgot my stuff. Got my weapon back out. Ow. Okay. Now I was playing a little too much with... Yeah, now I'm playing a little too much of danger. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the timing is more stricter, and I was just lucky however many times I got lucky. Also, maybe look where you're going. I'm just leaving! Wow. Coward. Coward. I think I'm just making a better weapon. What the... What? How do you... How do you... You think you can leave? Apparently not. Alright, am I gonna be crazy and actually go back in there, or am I just gonna see if he goes away? Okay. Oop. I'm gonna get a bit closer to him. Alright, I'm just gonna set up in this audience chamber up here, okay? Don't mind me. I'm just here to watch the show. Why did the Zonai build all these Colosseums? Yeah, wait a minute. Are these in the depths because the Zonai basically had, like, death matches? And then Robert and his sister like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that. And that's why they're the only two left in the ancient times? The quote-unquote ancient times? Now I'm thinking about it, like, this isn't the first Colosseum we've seen in the depths, and we know that most of the stuff in the depths is, like, well, it's corrupted now because of, Ganon's influence. This was originally, like, ancient Zonai stuff. So, why did they make all these Colosseums? You know what? There's the... Oh, hey, look, a light route. There's the Zelda game I want to see. The Zelda game about what happened to the Zonai and why they built so many Colosseums. They can call it Zonai Colosseum. And it will star this guy named Wes, and he steals all the Zonai from other Zonai, and... Wait a minute. No one's made that game before. There's no way anyone's made a game like that. It would just be a great idea to make a game like that as a great spin-off to your main series, and let other people work on your games and actually have them do better jobs than you. The joke was Pokemon Colosseum. I get it. They only had 400 or so Pokemon at that point in Gen 3, but all those models have way more animations than... And I know they reused some models from the N64, but still. Well, it may not hold up as graphically. It seems like more time and effort was put into the Colosseum games than some of the modern-day Pokemon games from the actual main company, which is a choice. Why is there a weird random spot there? There's just a weird random unmarked spot on the map. What's up with that? Okay, we're gonna eat that and then get... Alright, attack up. Okay, we're going back here after that Lynel. But first, I probably should have cooked before I ate the meal, but alright. I gave that Lynel lives there now. I just gave him 2 housewarming gifts of these great cooking pots. They do break after you use them once, though, so don't tell him that. Yeah, he might not like that I gave him that gift. Okay, sorry. I'll just... Yeah, so about getting over there, kind of forgot about that part. Attack up! I'll use that! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kind of need things to attack. Also, like, they put this Coliseum in the middle of water? Like, again, why they have this? What was the point of Coliseum? They just want to put Coliseum here. I guess it can go here. Those wacky Zonai. Always getting up to their shenanigans. Okay, maybe put the other armor back on, because like it doesn't matter if you have attack up, because you're still gonna get hurt really badly. But okay, past me, you do you. Is he still damaged? I think he is. Oh my gosh. Was not expecting that. Master Sword's power's been restored. That's great. Because that wasn't doing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, that charge is a little hard to figure out. Ooh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Well. Yeah, okay, not that lunge. Okay, yeah. Oh, I guess they have 20, they have 20, so they're fine. Dropping that. So that way we take out the Master Sword. And then we put more power on it. Now we're gonna run away like heck. Ow. Well, at least only one of them did the bad thing. Progress. Thank you, Tulin. My gosh, like when Tulin hits. But Sidon really wants that Lynel butt. I don't know if it's like good if you cook it or anything, but he really wants it. And yeah, you can tell like the Master Sword is really helping here because of all the power it's giving us. Because I believe its base power should be 60 right now. Master Sword will glow when you're near gloom-infected enemies, which is actually really handy. That did nothing. Okay. It's also running low on energy, which is also great. And bye-bye shield. I can't get rid of my rare stone talus shield. It's rare. Okay, that does work. I think just running in the circle would have helped too. Nope. Missed that. Yeah, I'm getting really invested in this fight. I know we were talking about like a bunch of other stuff earlier, but now it's just like, man. Oh! Tulin! Tulin! Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty decent damage on it. Woo! Okay, and that gives nice flurry rush in there. Now that I'm like really looking at like the health and everything, I just realized. Gosh dang, Wind Waker Link needs a freaking mask to see this information. Why can't all the Links see the information like this? maybe it's a technique that Toon Link passed down. Like, hey man, I figured out how to read enemies' health without this mask. The mask is kind of creepy and I don't like wearing it. The Majora's Mask Link is like, well, what do you mean the mask is creepy? I love wearing masks. Aren't a good chunk of those masks that you're wearing right now like the dead souls of people? Don't worry about it! Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, that's a very big range. Oh, I actually knocked him in the noggin there. Oh, that killed him. Alright. Oh, there's still more. Hello. It's a silver Lynel, just like the one we fought, but now it has armor on it. Okay. That might as well be a thing. Yeah, let's just get this really good shield. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna do nothing. He's wearing armor. I mean, I guess we have this. Because, oh yeah, that has a gloom toll on it, so this might not be the best thing to use, but oh well. Yeah, because I'm using a gloom weapon, so it's going to inflict gloom on myself. But I guess he'll inflict gloom on me anyways, so oh well? Okay, well, the armor's gone, so that's all that matters. He is where... I did not realize how big his weapon is. That could... That's scary. I don't like it. Toon health. Thanks, Sidon. Not who I asked, but thanks anyways. I'm just attacking the Lynel butt just... Ow! Attacking the Lynel butt just for you, buddy. Alright, let's get some defense. Yeah, that might help. Did 5 hearts, so yeah, I'd say it helps a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. At the rate I'm going, the Master Sword will be powered up again. I can just use that again. Ooh, nice! I actually got the Flare Rush on the headbutt. Nope. Ooh, got it again. Oh. I was too close by, so he still nicked me. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, glad we made those foods. It didn't help with the Lynel we were initially trying to fight, but it did help with the new one. It's a good thing I have so much food on me right now. It's a good thing that didn't hurt at all. Oh, thanks, Sidon. That was oddly timed, but it worked out perfectly. Ooh, okay, can get some damage. He's at a third of his health down. Here it comes, here it comes. Oh, nice. Nope, not getting that one. I'm keeping my shield out, which is smart. Just to be safe. I think he can still damage me even though I do have my shield up, but... it should help with some of the blows, so it's not as painful. Hopefully. I should probably put that armor shard on my shield now that I think about it. Why haven't I done that? I mean, the obvious reason is he's standing on top of it. Well, he was. Sun. Okay. Sidon, the water could go a little further, please. Don't tell me there's not enough moisture down here. See what that guy does? He takes all the moisture out and then he makes a big fire. Okay, that's a little greedy past me. Yeah, that's what happens when you get greedy. Okay, he's down. Yeah, critical. You know what? Just bow is underrated. I prefer hand-to-hand combat, but I mean bow. To bring back to an earlier conversation, bow is one of my best weapons in Hades. So if I can be cowardly and still win, might as well take that route. I mean, it's not really being cowardly, it's being strategic and resourceful. No one said I had to fight him in hand-to-hand combat. I just wanted to. There's a difference. Oh, nice! Nice! Okay. There we go. Yeah! Oh, I thought that was it. Put him down again. It did not. Ow! Okay. Goodbye, Mighty Light Elbow. You served me very, very, very well. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with this. What happened if we tried to ride one of these guys? We have Line Elbow. It's not the same as Mighty Line Elbow, but it could hopefully get the job done too. No. No. Not that one. Not that time. Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah, I have no idea how much that sliver of health left is. Apparently just enough. Whoo! That was most of the log now. Just find them Lynels. I mean, it was fun to fight them, but woo! I'm gonna go in there for a second. I was like, I guess I'll just leave. I mean, might as well, but no, I stuck with it. It's like, man. Savage Lynel bow. Ooh. Anything else here? Anything else? No? Okay. I'm just gonna take all your stuff. 32 times 3. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll also put this on. Yeah, put it on the Savage Lynel shield. Why not? Earn your keep. I'll go back to this one that's about to die. We got Majora's Mask. Remember we were talking about Majora's Mask earlier? It all works out. I don't know what Majora's Mask does for us. We probably shouldn't put it on. But we got it. We did find another light route. So we accomplished things in the depths today. I still don't like that random spot that's missing. But other than that, things were indeed accomplished. And now I'm going back to a stable, probably to rest and actually heal, which is a good idea. But I'm also going to be ending the log here, so I can go heal and rest and get food in real life. I'm going to talk to Beetle first. So, if you like this log, this video, whatever, please consider hitting like, subscribing if you want to, and commenting if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I always appreciate it all the same. If you like what we see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom is available on Nintendo Switch, and the Switch's successor has been announced. It will be revealed sometime this year, so hopefully it's backwards compatible. It can also be, and Tears of the Kingdom can be played on that too. So, keep an eye out. Pick up Tears of the Kingdom. Now, or in the future. But most importantly, though, I wish you all to have a wonderfully great day. We're going to take a quick nappy here. And by quick nappy, I mean, well, it's quick for us, but not for Link. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to pay. I want my pony points. But please have a wonderfully great day. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, ciao.